Well, now on Radio 4, Bill Nighy returns as the actor-cum-amateur sleuth Charles Paris, and murder is once again on the agenda.
The Dead Side of the Mic by Simon Brett. Dramatised by Jeremy Front.
I told you once and I told you twice. Yeah, but you never listen to my advice. What a dust up here. Where's the damn light switch? Hello, Charles Paris Escort Agency, leatherwear speciality.
What if it hadn't been me?
You've got your own ringtone plus a foxy little Francis on the screen.
I'm not foxy, I'm vulpine.
That sounds even foxier.
Just a minute, Juliet, I'm talking to your father.
Trouble up baby factory.
Don't even go there.
Listen, I'm in the loft as ordered, but I can't see a damn thing. Where's the light switch?
There isn't one, you'll need a torch.
Oh, fan-bloody-tastic.
And you can stop looking for the old pram. Juliet wants a bugaboo.
A what-a-woo?
It's a child's lifestyle transportation solution.
With price tag to match?
No one's asking you to pay, but while you're up there, see if you can find her old cot.
Oh, won't she want the latest sleep system with solar-powered aircon and digital wee-wee monitor?
It's her first baby. Her hormones are pinging around like gerbils on speed.
Yeah.
She burst into tears trying to choose a changing mat.
Yeah,
so...
okay. I'll find the old cot. Phew. Once I've had a nip of Highland malt juice. Yeah. I'd got used to my own company after a month in Edinburgh with my one-man show on the life of Swinburne, the libidinous laureate. I may as well have a ciggy while I'm up here. So the hurly-burly of family life was a bit of a shock to the delicate balance of my system. My old Epiphone semi-acoustic dot vintage with customised sunburst finish. Yeah. Frances, my estranged wife, had stopped asking me to move out since our pregnant daughter had left her boyfriend and moved back in to complete the game of happy dysfunctional families. Oh yeah, old slowhand Paris has lost his touch. Hoping to be a better grandpa than a father, I'd bought a new mobile and was on constant standby. Hello, Wembley. It's great to be back. But the prenatal anticipation was like the build-up to D-Day. Are you ready to rock and roll? With additional mood swings. Okay, here we go.
What have you done to my Biedermeier bed?
The bed can be fixed.
It's handmade. And the ceiling...
We seem to be missing the small point that I could have been killed.
What were you doing, Dad?
I was trying to get your old cot down.
But we've bought a new cot with antibacterial mattress and a quick action, easy access up and over gate.
ABS and sat-nav?
Charles.
Sorry.
I can't do stress. I need to lie down. Wake me up for the House of Tiny Terrors.
Look at my beautiful bed.
Yeah, I didn't do it on purpose, Francis.
Where am I going to sleep tonight?
Well, you'll have to come in with me.
I don't think so.
I'm hardly going to leap on you. I reckon I've slipped a disc.
I'll sleep on the sofa.
I'll sleep on the sofa. You have my bed.
Well, I better get on to the insurers and then start ringing round builders.
I'll make dinner.
I'll order a takeaway.
Oh.
Don't want any more accidents.
Thanks for risking your life, Charles. Not at all, Francis.
One full Gdansk breakfast.
So, what have we got here?
Is fat with bacon bits on bed of bread with buckwheat groats on side.
Delicious.
I've been praying for your safe return. All other customers have gone low bloody glycemic. Oh, when you finish, I bring cheesecake on the house.
Oh, bugger. Hello, Maurice.
Will there be Charles Paris, toast of the Balmoral Street Masonic Lodge, 6 shows a week plus half-price matinees?
Highly amusing.
Sorry, I couldn't get up to Old Ricky. The festival clashed horribly with my 3 weeks in Mustique, but I heard great things.
In Mustique?
Sadly, Edinburgh fever hasn't reached the soft white sands of the West Indies, but Pixie compiled the clippings file for me.
No.
Looks like you stormed it.
Storm's putting it a bit strongly, more a light squall.
And now you're back in the bosom of your family.
Well, I'm back. I don't think bosoms feature in the equation.
I can't keep up with your domestic arrangements.
That makes two of us.
All geared up for the life change, Grandpa?
Stuff that for a game of cribbage.
The sound of an old man in denial.
Early, late, middle age, and I see myself as a funky rock and roll granddad.
I had you down as a Werther's original type, but clearly Peter Pan is in the house.
Sod off, Maurice.
Women love a mature man with a pushchair.
Yeah?
Unless he's in it. Now listen, I've had an approach.
I warned you about hanging around Hampstead Heath, Maurice.
Tom McLeish, ring any bells?
Wow, that's a blast from the past. Tom and I used to stage happenings at the Liverpool Everyman. Industrial drama for industrial time.
Well, he's at the BBC now.
The radical who came in from the cold, mind you. It's a wonder he's still alive, the stuff we used to
Yeah, well,
put
lovely
down.
as it is strolling with you down acid flashback lane, I have got other clients.
Sorry.
Can you meet him for lunch to, and I quote, kick some ideas around?
Absolutely. TV centre?
Broadcasting house.
Oh.
Has 3 weeks in a Masonic temple gone to our head?
It's gone to my pocket. I'm skint.
Then toddle along and make with the sweet talk.
BH was on medium terror alert, and it was impossible to get past security without a responsible adult. So I sat in the Art Deco foyer for the obligatory 15 minutes, watching people more important than me being hurried through. Then...
Hey, Charlie Paris, who's the man? Who's the man? Sorry about the wait. Civilization came to a grinding halt because of a 30-second sex scene in one of my dramas, so I've just been Rogered.
Sorry?
Roger Bolton. Feedback's like being hauled into the headman's office for a thrashing, only to discover he's invited the great British public to kick you up the arse. Hey, long time no see. How's it hanging, man?
Well, not bad. Still dressed like a Glastonbury roadie, Tom had never quite managed to throw off his public school roots.
Hey, come on, let's get out of here. My office is like a hutch for a miniature rabbit.
Cheers.
Happy days.
What's with the cranberry juice?
Oh, you're okay, but I'm editing this afternoon.
Time was all the best programmes were cooked up in the pub or the club.
Yeah, if the party apparatchiks spotted Comrade McLeish drinking at lunchtime, they'd shunt me off to Gulag Ambridge. So, how's the gorgeous Frances?
Well, we're sort of semi-detached, but she's putting me up, or putting up with me. How about Sasha?
Yeah, we separated.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, amoebic dysentery happens.
I liked Sash.
Yeah, I remember. We're both remarried with kids, so it's sort of okay. But, you know, casualties of an open relationship. It was fine till we had the sprogs. Then she came on all bourgeois, and when I didn't, just to prove a point, she went off and had an affair with some bloody actor.
Yeah. And now you're at the BBC.
Yep. I didn't catch it myself, but I heard the Libidinous Laureate was this year's must-see in Edinburgh.
Yeah, the must-see no one saw.
Anyway, got me to thinking how much fun it'd be to work with you again after all this time.
How about a radio version of Psychosis Hypnosis?
I don't think the Radio 4 audience is ready for a 48-hour non-stop semi-improv psychosexual nude sci-fi epic yet.
No. So the man won in the end, yeah?
Yeah, the man always does. Look, there's a 3-month contract going on the drama rep. I don't know what your schedule's like, but I wondered if it might be up your alley.
Absolutely right up.
Yeah. It's not a done deal. You'll have to audition. But entre nous, there's a Charles Paris-shaped hole waiting to be filled.
Well, let's drink to my hole, as it were.
You drink, I'll watch.
Past all things born. A week later, I did a bit from Krapp's last tape for Wait, the headmaster's speech from 40 Years On for Laughs, and a piece from my Swinburne show for Ego.
Let's throw you out.
Cheers.
Nice to see the good guys win a hand.
I'd say this is a good excuse for a piss-up.
Word to the wise, you're under contract of the corporation now. Nation shall speak peace unto nation, and they'll do it sober.
My attention was caught by a sycophantic entourage surrounding a young man with a celebrity tan. Why do I know him?
Oh, come on, Charles. That's Edwin Palmer, man. Rolling with the homies in it, though.
The talk show guy off the telly.
The everything guy of everything. Mr. Ubiquitous.
He does radio, too.
Yeah, quite literally radio, too. He's got more fingers in more pies than Sweeney Todd. Hey, Steph! Come on, join us.
I don't want to butt in.
No, this is my old friend Charles Paris. Charles, Steph Kennett.
Hi.
Hi.
Steph produces news.
These drama boys are so bitter.
Well, you'd be better if you had to cut every script to play second fiddle to an hourly news bulletin.
See what I mean?
Steph was a young, bright, ambitious media woman on the make, a real take-no-prisoners player, and, as Edwin Palmer's crew would say, well lush.
Oh, right. Large bells for Charlie. New World Chardonnay for the lady.
Old World Pinot Grigio, please.
Yeah, got it.
How do you know Tom?
We're on a steering group committee together.
Oh, sounds like a bundle of fun.
Fun, it's not, but it's great for networking. You should see what it's done to my BlackBerry.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Hey, just back?
Literally. I'm so jet-lagged, I'm like my body's here, my head's somewhere over the Atlantic. But I'm so not going to bed until I've reset my circadian clock. And then I'll crash big time. Hiya.
Charles, this is Annie, my flatmate.
I'm not normally this hyper, but I'm still running on Eastern Seaboard time and New York speed.
Sounds exhausting.
Actually, it's kind of a buzz. Just don't be around when I come down, it won't be a pretty sight.
Are you in news too?
No, I'm a studio manager on Edwin Palmer Live. But I'm angling for a news attachment.
Annie fancies herself as all a girl with lipstick.
Ed's okay, but the show's all style and no content. I need a bit of substance.
For God's sake, don't come to news. Politics is just showbiz for ugly people.
I've got you a souvenir back at the flat and we must have a chat. I was doing a bit of sniffing around in New York and I heard...
Hey, Annie!
I'd better go and say hello to Ed. Later, Esther.
Yeah.
Tom, visibly deflated as Annie merged into the throng.
See the guy over there dressed like a Tory MP at a party fundraiser?
I looked across the bar at a Savile Row suit in a deafeningly loud pinstripe.
That's John Christie, our HIDPD A&M.
H.I. what?
Head of Interdepartmental Programme Development, Audio and Music. He chairs that committee.
Well, he just collared me because he's looking to recruit talent from the creative community, so I suggested...
No. Wait a minute. No.
We could do with some glamour, Charles. Come along and sex us up with your Thespy charm.
As a long-term sufferer of Charlotte Green syndrome, I've always had a weakness for posh, clever BBC women. I blame Listen with Mother.
Where's my water?
Oh, is that noise inside or outside my head?
I've got to drink a litre before the scan.
Well, I haven't touched it.
Well, I left it on the kitchen table.
I'm not really a water guy.
And it's heavily diluted by whiskey.
I need caffeine.
Are you ready?
I can't find my water.
What's wrong with the stuff that comes out of the tap?
Do you actually want me to poison the baby? I mean, do you have any idea how much estrogen leaks into the water supply? Men are growing breasts and becoming infertile.
Yeah, not the one who got you up the duff.
Charles.
Sorry. How long is this noise going on?
They said today will be the worst.
Do they have to shout all the time? And the swearing, all they bloody do is swear and shout.
They're builders, not poets.
Poets are much worse, but at least they can spell their expletives. My near-death fall through the ceiling gave Francis the brilliant idea of turning the loft into an extra room.
In case you hadn't noticed, there are 3 of us living here. Soon 4. And once the baby's born, my mum and stepdad will want to come and stay.
Yeah, I'll make myself scarce then.
Don't be childish.
Francis's mother had never forgiven my early marital indiscretions, and although I hadn't seen her since she moved to New York, I remembered that Gorgon stare which turned men to stone.
Are you eating at home tonight?
I've got a long day in the studio and a meeting afterwards. I'll grab something in the canteen.
Are you ready or not, Mum? We're going to be late.
I will get through this pregnancy without cracking up.
It's not her fault, it's a fluctuating hormone.
Fluctuate you in a minute.
Mum!
Oh, right! I'm coming!
Good luck.
Help yourself to a drink, Detective Inspector.
Thanks, but I'm on duty.
You look disapproving. A respectable woman drinking scotch in the middle of the afternoon.
You've just lost your husband.
And you're wondering if I murdered him.
Actually, my dear, I was wondering what colour underwear you're wearing.
Look, we're just checking something in here. And don't sexually harass the cast, Charles.
Sorry. I'd always enjoyed radio drama, partly because you don't have to learn the lines, but mainly because it's all about acting and not how you
My
look.
take was okay, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good. Of course, the studios have all gone digital, but it warmed the cockles of my old analogue heart to see the antique tape deck still gathering dust in the control booth.
I'll be with you in a minute.
You're too young to remember studio managers slashing tape with razor blades.
I'm the iPod generation.
Editing used to be a real manual craft. Dead and gone now.
Clicking a mouse is manual.
Clicking a mouse? No one uses their hands anymore.
Oh, I wouldn't say that, Charles.
Yeah, that sounded pretty good in here, so that's you done for today.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Don't suppose you Fancy a drink?
You're coming to the committee meeting, Charles.
Oh, God. I mean, oh, good.
But I think we've all woken up to the actuality of the situation that we're inhabiting, not to mention vying for attention in a cross-medial, multi-platform marketplace.
Seated around a boardroom table with me were Tom, Steph, and several other people whose names went in one ear and straight out the other. Rather like the corporate drone of John Christie, HIDPDA
Before we move
and
forward into a pan-network nationwide rollout, I want to...
Throughout Christie's burble, I'd been pulling faces at Steph, trying to make her laugh and flirting at the same time. As Bertrand Russell said, a hot night in the sack begins with a single titter. Or was it Frankie Howard?
Charles?
Sorry, what?
Any thoughts as a member of the creative community?
Oh, yeah, right. Well, you have to understand that, looking in on the BBC from the perspective of, you know, of... It's
not what's a bloody carry-on? I'm sorry, I got papped coming out of Soho House and celeb jacked by a hack from Heat loitering outside BH. But you got to keep the Grub Street parasites happy.
To my relief, all eyes turned on Edwin Palmer, who graced us with his charismatic multimedia presence.
Oh, is that coffee? Carry on, pretend I'm not here. I'll get you one.
But the meeting fell apart as everyone fussed around the patron saint of the elusive 18 to 30 audience, the holy grail of broadcasters.
So, what did I miss?
We were just asking Charles here.
Only, I've got to say, sorry to interrupt, John.
No.
I don't want to come on like a showbiz tosser, but I'm on air soon, so if I could drop in me 4 penneth, as Nana Palmer used to say, then you can all badmouth me after I've gone. Now, just come back from the States, and there's no question the future's in digital interactive downloads, yeah?
"5 minutes later, Edwin was heading for the eager ears of his adoring public, but the rest of us couldn't leave till we'd been divided into subgroups. The good news was, I got put with Steph.
So, are you okay to come to my place?
Sorry?
The next subgroup meeting.
Oh, yes, sure, yep. Just give me your address. Listen, I need a drink after that. Do you fancy one?
Why not? But I promised to pop in on Annie. She's editing down in the basement.
Steph led me through a labyrinth of subterranean corridors.
Here we are. B21.
She pulled open the heavy, soundproof door.
Charles and I are going for a drink, Annie. Annie? Oh, my God.
Come outside. Quick.
It's horrible. It's so horrible. I don't...
Take a deep breath.
I'm going to be sick.
Look at me, Steph. Just look at me and breathe deeply.
I don't understand.
Now, take my phone and call the police.
I can't stop shaking.
Yeah, okay. Just sit on the floor for a minute.
Okay.
I took a deep breath myself and went back into the little editing suite. Annie was slumped in a swivel chair by one of the old tape machines. I pointlessly checked for a pulse, then took in the scene. A razor blade wedged into a cutting block, blade uppermost, a great deal of blood, and one very dead young woman.
Is she?
Yes.
Oh, God. I don't understand. She was so happy. I mean, you saw her at the club.
There was clearly no doubt in Steph's mind that her friend's death was suicide. Had she ever suffered depression?
She went through a rough patch with the divorce.
She was married?
Why the surprise?
She seemed too young.
That was the problem. Well, one of them.
I was intrigued to know about the other problems, but now wasn't the time.
You remember when she said, "Don't be around when I come down"? Don't think she'd already planned to do this, do you?
By the time the police finished taking my statement and making me feel guilty for stumbling over a crime scene, all I wanted was a large scotch and a warm bed.
Charles?
Oh, God in heaven! Oh,
what are you doing?
Well, having a coronary.
Oh, it's nearly 2.
Oh, God, I'm so tired I forgot you were using my bed.
Are you drunk?
Only from exhaustion.
You look awful.
Thanks.
You sure you're not drunk?
1 scotch to settle my nerves.
Measure or bottle?
Ha ha.
Why did your nerves need settling?
I've just had the night from hell.
They haven't fired you already.
You're great for my self-esteem, do you know that? No, they haven't fired me. I met this girl.
Ah.
No, the girl I'm talking about died.
Oh.
Quite. And I found the body.
Where?
In an editing suite. Do you mind if we don't go into it all now? Only I've been explaining it to a detective with bad breath and a worse suit, and I just want to sleep.
Oh, of course.
Thank you.
Where are you going?
To the sofa.
Oh, get in.
What, with you?
Well, we're still officially married in case you didn't.
But
and you look like you need some human comfort.
Thanks, Francis. Oh, I really appreciate this.
What are you doing?
Comforting you.
Well, don't.
Sorry.
Humber. Thames.
I was just enjoying a highly erotic dream in which I was shipwrecked with Francis, Kirsty Young and Charlotte Green when...
13 minutes to 8, time for thought for the day, and in Oxford this morning we find Anne Atkinson. Anne, good morning.
Give me a break.
Good morning, Jim.
What's wrong?
I think it's called a rude awakening. The very deep did rot. Oh, Christ. I was kept busy most of the day with a poetry please, but kept thinking about the old razor blade wedged upright in the editing block. For Annie to cut one wrist must have taken incredible determination. But both wrists... Here you are. Get that down here.
Thanks, Charles. Cheers.
Cheers.
I mean, I just couldn't believe it when I came in this morning.
Did you know Annie well?
I met her through Steph. She helped out on a production when the regular drama SMs were short-handed. She was good. Wasted on Edwin bloody Palmer.
Did she strike you as the suicidal type?
What do I know? Annie was a live wire. She really knew how to enjoy herself. We had some great times. Look, Charles, we go back a long way, you and me.
Sure.
Neither of us are angels.
There are more skeletons in my closet than Highgate Cemetery.
We had an affair. Me and Annie.
All right.
I've been going quietly nuts since I heard the news. Keeping it bottled up's doing my head in. I can't even mention it to the wife in case I start blubbing.
So your wife doesn't know about you and Annie?
Excuse me? Am I in A&E having it stitched back on? Of course she doesn't know.
Right.
Anyway, it was over. I was crazy about her, but Annie couldn't see a future for us. I loved her, Charlie. I mean, I really... Well, I guess she was right.
Call me a cynic, but there was something about Tom's glibly confessional tone I didn't buy.
I admit I've got commitment issues.
Commitment issues? Everyone's got an issue these days.
I'd already ballsed out one marriage to Sasha. I couldn't go through all that guilt and remorse and self-loathing again.
Self-obsessed, maybe, but Tom, self-loathing?
My psychotherapist says I'm a classic NPD.
NPD?
Narcissistic personality disorder. Bollocks. If I was a narcissist, I'd be the first one to know about it.
We're the therapy generation, appropriating the language of analysis and turning it into the psycho-cliches of Big Brother. What'll happen if the police turn up to interview you at home?
Bloody hell, do you think they will?
Well, they're bound to sniff around, talk to people close to Annie.
But nobody knew.
In the BBC? Come on, Tom, do you really think you could have kept an affair with a young SM a secret? I left Tom in the pub, looking white as a sheet. The next evening I made my way across town to Steph's flat, in what she called Holland Park Borders, but was really Shepherd's Bush.
I tried to get your number, but everyone had gone home.
The meeting's cancelled.
Sorry, they all pulled out.
No, it's not your fault. I better get off.
Stay and have a drink. Go on, now you're here. Annie's parents are coming at the weekend. The police said I could pack her stuff away, but I've been putting it off.
Hence the whiskey.
Dutch courage.
Police say much?
Just asked a lot of questions. It was like watching The Bill, except I was in it, and my friend was the victim. Weird.
I once played a transsexual shoplifter in The Bill. That was weird too.
I don't know if there is a suicidal type, but if there is, I wouldn't have said Annie was it.
Was she upset about the breakup with Tom?
Who told you about that?
Tom. He's very cut up.
Yeah, I bet. Sorry, he's your friend.
In the last century, we tried to change the world through nude rock, opera and psychedelic light shows, but I wouldn't say we were exactly close.
I've now got an image of you in a nude rock opera.
I perform better with my clothes on.
Really?
Well, I mean...
The trouble with Tom is he's so up himself.
When Annie's marriage fell apart, I let her move in here. Then she hooked up with Tom, and I could see another disaster looming. But what could I say? She was on the rebound from Jamie. She was vulnerable.
Jamie?
Her ex, another studio manager, and another self-obsessed, narcissistic jerk.
She knew how to pick 'em.
And how. Every time she fell for a new man, it was like watching a slow-motion car crash.
Some people have self-destructive natures. Said Charles Paris, serial adulterer, failed husband and father. Boy, was I on thin ice.
Actually, Annie was just an eternal optimist. You know, all's for the best in the best of all possible worlds.
She was certainly up when I met her, almost manic.
She had mood swings, even used antidepressants from time to time, but with her love life...
So she had access to medication?
Yeah, but that's been puzzling me. You see, the police said her system was full of sleeping pills.
Yeah.
So why cut her wrists?
Oh.
Why put yourself through such a horrible, painful death if you can just go to sleep?
Yeah, it does seem a bit belt and braces.
You don't think... I can't believe I'm saying this, but you don't think she could have been murdered?
It was the first time anyone had mentioned the M word, and Steph preempted my next question.
But who'd want to murder Annie?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, better get that. Hi, Francis.
Are you in the middle of something?
Why? What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong, exactly.
Nothing's wrong exactly. What's wrong, Francis? Juliet.
Hello, Dad.
Have you...
It's a false alarm.
I thought they were contractions.
What's the point of all those classes if they don't teach you about contractions?
You went to drama school. You didn't come out Laurence Olivier.
Thanks. So what was it? Braxton Hicks?
What do you know about Braxton
I've
Hicks?
been reading up.
It wasn't Braxton Hicks.
So?
A very nice doctor thought it might be colic, then Juliet remembered.
We had a Thai green chili after the breathing class.
So I risked a coronary because you got wind?
She's never had a baby before,
Dad.
Charles.
So tired of waiting for you.
Why does the house reek of rancid fat?
Well, that'll be my modern take on a French classic croque monsieur.
Smells like a crock of something.
They didn't have Gruyere at Lidl, so I used squeezy cheese and a slice of stuffed turkey neck.
Remind me to put you in for MasterChef.
Is Juliet still in
I
bed?
thought she could do with a lie-in after last night.
How can she sleep with the Chuckle brothers up in the roof? Breakfast. Can I tempt you to a slice?
You couldn't bribe me and I'm late for work. Please, wash that up before you go out.
Okay. Hello?
Charles, it's Steph. Any chance we could meet up?
Well, I'm rehearsing all day and recording tonight.
I'll be in the George after the show. It's important.
Okay, can you give me a hint?
It's about Annie. Someone sent her a threatening letter.
Who?
I can't say now. I'm in the office.
Oh, come on, Steph.
It's someone we both know.
Something left a bad taste in my mouth, and it wasn't just the croque monsieur.
In The Dead Side of the Mic by Simon Brett. Charles Paris was played by Bill Nighy, and Frances by Suzanne Burden. Juliet was Tilly Gaunt, Maurice John Glover, and Tom McLeish Nicky Henson. Steph Kennett was played by Emily Raymond, Edwin Palmer by Chris Pavlo, Kazia by Jill Cardo, and Annie by Manjeet Mann. Charlotte Green was played by Charlotte Green. The guitarist was Louis Bamber. The Dead Side of the Mic was dramatised by Jeremy Front and directed by Sally Avens.
And the murder mystery continues at the same time next week.
BBC Radio 4, where now Bill Nighy is actor, philanderer and amateur sleuth Charles Paris, when there's murder in Broadcasting House.
The Dead Side of the Mic by Simon Brett. Dramatised by Jeremy Front.
Well done, Charles.
The audience loved it.
I should hope so too. When the boys handed me a script with a bipolar butcher, I'm like, who the hell am I going to cast? Then I hear you reading The Ancient Mariner on Poetry Please, and it's like, comedy epiphany.
In 1 week, I'd recorded an afternoon play, a Poetry Please, and now a sitcom pilot set in an abattoir.
If we get a series, you up for it?
Too right. I'd also found a blood-soaked studio manager dead in an editing suite. So, just an average week on the BBC Drama Rep.
We'll be in the George if you fancy a drink.
Well, I always fancy a drink. The George was heaving, but there was no sign of Steph Kennett. Steph flatmate of the dead SM, had enigmatically arranged to meet me after the show, but refused to elaborate on the phone.
Well done, Charles. Bloody good show. Very funny.
What are you doing here? The best thing about being on the rep was not having to pester my worse-than-bleeding useless agent.
Oh, nice greeting.
It's lovely to see you, Maurice. It's just unexpected.
A diligent agent always pops in on his clients.
Give me his number, I'll call him.
If I hadn't developed the hide of a rhino, I might take offence at your little snubs.
I'm very touched that you gave up your evening for me.
Oh, not just for you. I also managed to drag Sophie Waterman over from TV Centre. Do you know her?
Should I?
I'll introduce you, providing you don't go into your ageing Lothario routine.
You're really great for my self-esteem.
Chatting up younger women's undignified in a man on the cusp of grandparenthood.
Thanks for the reminder.
What are friends for? Oh, there she is, coming out of the ladies.
The kid in jeans and sneakers.
The new head of BBC commissioning / entertainment / short format / narrative / broken comedy / vision.
What's vision?
The BBC for telly. Keep up, Charles. She was splashed all over broadcast last week. The saviour of UK terrestrial.
I don't buy the trades. They're full of other people's success.
Listen to Mr. Sourpuss.
Meow.
Sophie's heading up a new prime-time genre buster, and she's looking for fresh talent.
I hope you'll put me up for her genre buster.
Absolutely, goes without saying. The one playing the ditzy checkout girl.
Zoe?
Has she done much?
You know, Footlights, Edinburgh.
Agent?
Thanks, but I've got one.
Is she represented? Out of curiosity.
You're just here to get her on your list before she's snapped up by telly.
When did you become so cynical?
After 20 years on your books. Look, she's talking to your mate, Sophie.
What? Oh, catch you later, Charles. Well done again.
Self-serving old bugger.
Something I said?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Steph. I've just seen how ruthlessly ambitious my agent can be when he's not working for me.
Oh, no, there's Jamie.
Jamie?
Annie's ex-husband.
Which one?
Media Glasses, limited edition All-Stars.
Gotcha. Who's that girl?
Probably his latest victim. Can we get out of here?
We ended up at a Soho Trat sandwiched between a gay club and an S&M boutique. Into the second bottle of Barolo, Steph loosened up and told me why she'd asked to meet.
After you left last night, I finished boxing up Annie's stuff for her parents to collect, and I found this.
She handed me a neatly folded letter, written in an assertive hand and signed Tom McLeish, the old friend who'd got me onto the radio rep. Much as it pains me to write this, I realise you no longer want me, and I have to accept that you are gone from my life.
Typical.
What?
It pains him. He has to accept. She has gone from his life. It's all about him.
Really got it in for him.
Finish the letter.
I feel sick at the thought of another man receiving those smiles, those looks, those kisses.
Pass the bucket.
In time, the pain will heal, but right now it's best I keep away from you for fear of what I might do.
Well?
He's not actually threatening to do anything. He says he's afraid of what he might do.
Come on, Charles. I know you're old buddies.
Believe me, Steph, I know Tom's faults, but murder...
All I know is he was having an affair with Annie. She dumped him, then we found her dead. And you don't believe she committed suicide any more than I do.
Steph and I found Annie with both wrists slashed. But the post-mortem showed her system also contained more drugs than a medical student's hall of residence on graduation day. Annie was either very indecisive or very determined to die. Or somebody else wanted her dead. Well, if you're so convinced Tom's a murderer, why haven't you shown the letter to the police?
As far as they're concerned, Annie killed herself, full stop. I need to present them with watertight evidence, which is why I hoped you might have a chat with Tom.
Whoa, hang on a minute. That's entrapment.
Investigative journalism.
You say potato, I say potato. You know, Tom got me this job on the rep.
Which excuses murder.
You have absolutely no proof or evidence that Tom murdered anybody.
Calm down. The waiter's looking.
The worst you can accuse him of is writing purple prose, which is hardly a hanging offence.
Tom is one of those men who talks to women like intellectual equals while wondering what they look like naked.
I had heard of such men.
He's more likely to open up to you than me.
I'm not comfortable with this.
OK, forget the Tom thing. Look, this may be nothing, but Annie had just got back from the States, right?
Too late. Lee Harvey Oswald's already dead.
OK, I'm a paranoid conspiracy theorist. But what do you make of this?
A postcard of the New York skyline at night.
Turn it over.
No message, just a scrawled address, phone number, and the name Danny Klinger. Who's Danny Klinger?
I've no idea, but I found it slipped inside Annie's rough guide. Then I was going through the cuttings at work, and I found this.
Car park body. The body of a man found in a central London underground car park has been identified as American hip-hop producer Danny Klinger.
Coincidence?
Depends if both wrists were slashed and the body was swilling with drugs and vodka.
It was a hosepipe through the window job, but you've got to admit it's weird.
Let me write down what's on the postcard.
Sure. I've already rung the number. It's a New York code, but disconnected.
You're really into this.
My friend's dead, Charles.
Sorry.
OK, there's a bit of me that can't resist a good story.
Well, I think you need to decide what your story is. A crime of passion murder by Tom McLeish or a double suicide music business mystery. I didn't have any bookings the next day, so I took the opportunity to catch up on some recreational drinking, which, in the light of events, might not have been the best idea.
Breathing.
Frances, my semi-estranged wife, was having a girls' night out at a Nepalese restaurant in Kentish Town.
Breathe out.
So our daughter, Juliet, had invited her prenatal class to our place, and I'd reluctantly agreed to stand in as her birthing partner.
Dad.
Sorry.
Now, pull the lift up and feel your pelvic floor rising. Pull it up.
Oh.
You feel it rising, Charles?
Something's rising.
Good.
I can't, I can't tell if it's the lift or the floor. Oh, God.
What's wrong?
Either the lift's stuck or I've got dry rot in my pelvic floorboards.
Shut up, Dad.
Sorry.
Okay, everyone, slowly lower the lift. Breathe out and relax. Now, I'm going to play the contraction CD, and we'll practice our breathing while the men offer support.
We'll be good at this one.
It's not a competition.
Trust me, it's all in the groaning. In 1975, I played Mary in an all-male York Mysteries. I had to give birth live on stage every night, and it's all about diaphragm work. Here we go.
Women, focus on breathing. Partners, time for contraction.
1, 2, 3. Come on, Juliet. Groan.
Just shut up and count.
Oh.
What are you doing?
I'm feeling your pain.
Well, stop it.
I can't. It was a 6-week improv rehearsal. It was a very intense process.
For God's sake, Dad.
A performance like that leaves a psychic imprint on the memory. Sorry all. Sorry. Oh, what do you want, Maurice?
I'm in the Ivy with Sophie Waterman and my new client, Zoe. You all right?
I really can't talk now. I'm in the middle of a contraction.
All contracts are supposed to go through me.
Not contract, contraction.
Please take it outside, Charles.
Yes, Dad.
Just breathe.
What?
Not you.
I thought you'd like to know we're celebrating Zoe's new vehicle.
Well, you never took me to the Ivy when I bought a car. Oh.
Not that kind of vehicle. Zoe's got her own BBC Three sitcom, and she wants you to play her incontinent granddad.
No way. Sod that for a game of cards.
Oh, I thought you'd be pleased.
What am I, Arnold Ridley? Do I look like a granddad? Once you start playing doddery old geezers, there's no going back. Give me some vestige of self-respect, Maurice. Oh, no.
But what?
I think my waters are broken.
Dad! Oh, I'm sorry, Charles. I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
What? Oh.
I can't believe you did that.
I'm sorry.
No, sorry's not good enough. Sorry's what you always say. It's too easy.
Calm down, Juliet. Think of the baby.
Oh, you are so bloody infuriating.
Well, nothing. It's nothing.
Nothing? He humiliated me in front of the entire class.
I go out for a couple of hours, peace and quiet, and come back to World War III.
Oh, how was the meal? I've never eaten Nepalese. There was lots of yak milk, was there?
He was drunk in a prenatal class.
I was not.
Charles.
I wasn't drunk.
Oh, the look of wounded innocence.
Well.
You've been drunk's not exactly out of character.
He's still pissed now.
Well, I am now. I got kicked out of the class. I had to do something with my evening.
Sorry, you were expelled from a prenatal
He
class.
has to be the centre of attention.
No.
I'll never be able to face them again.
She's overreacting.
If you say it's my hormones talking, I will commit patricide.
Why don't you go and have a lie down, darling?
I'm fine.
Not you!
Oh, you ruin everything!
Okay, I got a bit carried away with my empathy.
You never showed me much empathy. When I had Juliet, you weren't even there.
I was doing Brecht at the Liverpool Everyman to put bread on the family table.
And screwing Mother Courage into the bargain.
Oh, yeah. Hoist by my own petard, I know when I'm beaten and when to bow out gracefully, so I retreated to the sanctuary of the Café Cassia.
You have good appetite, Charles.
Yeah, well, it's been a long day.
There is old saying, you can see how a man makes love by the way he eats.
In my case, alone or starved to death. Ah, sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Hello, Steph.
Sorry to call after hours. Am I interrupting anything?
Just a bowl of krupnik.
You like Polish food?
I admire any cuisine with a reckless disregard for cholesterol.
I did an attachment to Gdansk a while ago. You'll have to try my kachka z jabłkami sometime.
Whoa, I'd like that, I'd think.
Any chance we could meet up?
Sure, when?
I'm home now, if you don't mind coming here.
A sweltering subterranean hour later, I arrived at Steph's, red as a lobster and soaked in sweat.
What happened to you? Did you fall in the canal?
It's Boris's new initiative to fight London's obesity by turning tube trains into Turkish baths.
You better have a glass of water.
Well, I don't drink anything fish make love in, but I brought some Pulian Primitivo.
Oh, I'll get a corkscrew.
It's an audacious little number, full of New World aspiration, without the strident in-your-faceness of an Aussie backpacker doing Europe.
As long as it goes well with twiglets.
What doesn't? Annie's death had hit Steph hard, so it was good to see her smile. It was also good just to see her, and as we were becoming partners in detection, I was hoping to see a lot more of her. So, what's all this about?
The mysterious Danny Klinger.
Oh, what have you found out?
He was a New Yorker in the music business, a bit of a ducker and diver, not a corporate man, strictly small time. He did a bit of producing, a bit of DJing, and he ran a little indie label, minor league stuff. He seems to have had some dodgy connections, though.
Well, that's par for the course in the music business. I was in a band once, called Proudhon's Children, in the early 70s. Sort of an anarcho-syndicalist prog rock. We were pretty big on the Workers' Revolutionary Party scene.
Anyway, Google Danny Klinger, and there are loads of references to him being investigated for business fraud.
Oh.
So I did a bit more sniffing around and discovered that he arrived in the UK shortly after Annie.
Ah. So it's possible they could have met up in New York.
And I'm wondering if they might have had a fling. Annie was always drawn to iffy men.
Anything to link the two deaths.
His body was full of booze and pills, the same pills they found in Annie.
If they hooked up in New York, then he dumped her. Would that be enough for her to kill herself?
Annie wouldn't commit suicide over a man.
Say she fell madly in love with Klinger. He tells her he's married. She dumps him, comes home. Danny has a change of heart, follows her, discovers she's dead, blames himself.
Kills himself out of remorse.
Guilt and remorse played such a big part in my own love life, I couldn't help applying it to everyone else's.
That day she got back, we were all in the club. Annie was on a manic high and said she'd been sniffing around in New York.
You're right, she did.
But we don't know what it was she was on to.
I started wondering if there was a man in Steph's life. I hadn't spotted signs of masculinity around the flat.
Charles.
Sorry, what?
If Annie discovered Klinger was into something dodgy, he might have followed her to England to shut her up.
Drug her, slash her wrists, then kill himself out of...
What is it with you and remorse?
A broken marriage I wanted to mend, failure as a father, and after the prenatal class it looked like I was going to make a hash out of being a grandfather too. Or they both shared a secret that a third person wanted kept quiet.
A third person who killed them both and made it look like suicide.
At least it takes remorse out of the equation.
But who's the third person?
Edwin Palmer. He's alive.
Indeed, you are listening to Edwin Palmer, and I am very definitely live. Pulsating, nay, throbbingly so.
Edwin Palmer. No artificial additives, except no substitutes.
Today we're attempting to get to the very
burning. I call it ebony and ivory. It's a pan-fried collation of black and white puddings on a duvet of toast.
And the blood sack?
Flame-grilled cherry tomato for contrast we eat with our eyes.
My eyes see an illustration from the Lancet.
There's a bit going if you're pecking.
Thanks, but I never eat plasma before 8 in the morning. What are you listening to?
Radio 2.
You're strictly a Charlotte Green man. What'll she say when she discovers you've been two-timing her?
As I'm on the BBC payroll, I thought I'd better research the broader output. And now, I have. Aha! The peace and repose of the family kitchen. Oh, and they're off.
How long are Cheech and Chong going to be up in the roof?
Toby's promised to be finished before the baby's born.
Toby?
The quieter one with hazel eyes.
Oh, and ludicrous shoulders.
What's ludicrous about
No
that?
one needs arms that big. Never trust a man whose neck's wider than his head.
It's not gym fitness, they're working muscles.
Working muscles?
Like you're a radio actor, so you've got a big mouth.
Touchy.
He's not just a builder, he's a craftsman cabinet maker.
Salt of the earth, physical, good with his hands.
Degree in sculpture from St Martin's, MA in furniture design, PhD on the Bauhaus.
You have been getting to know each other.
The sooner they finish, the sooner I can move into the loft and you can come off the sofa and there'll be plenty of room for Juliet and the baby.
And is she speaking to me, or do I need to bring in the UN?
At the moment, you're taking the blame for the collective failings of your gender.
As if my own failings weren't enough.
She's going through a major life change, about to become a single mother, and Miles has barely been in touch.
I'm not taking the rap because she got herself up the duff by that Tory twit.
Did I tell you Mum's coming over in a couple of weeks and lend a hand?
Oh, good.
Don't say it like you're sucking a lemon.
I know. I'm looking forward to being loathed by 2 women at once.
Carry on like this, it'll be 3.
I admit I was a flawed husband and a feckless father, but is there any chance Angela might turn the other cheek before hell freezes over?
Yeah, around the same time you tell Miles it's time to forgive and forget.
I had a 10 o'clock start, so I grabbed my script, the Times, reading glasses, Oyster card, and hightailed it into town.
Hold the lift, please. Thanks.
Pleasure.
Oh.
Doors closing.
Which floor?
What? Which?
Floor?
Oh, Oh. Over the years, I'd worked with some big names, so I was pretty immune to showbiz gloss. But this was different.
I assume you're going up.
Up?
Or are you here for the round trip?
No, I mean, yes. I mean, up, yes, thank you.
Where
Please.
to?
Where to what?
Which floor?
Oh. It was the voice I'd gone to bed with. 6th, please. The voice I'd woken up to.
6th floor. Same as me.
The voice that launched 1,000 shipping forecasts. And now all I could do was smile and gibber inanely. But you're a brunette.
No, I'm not.
Oh, in my dreams. I mean, not dreams. Imagination. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you must get this all the time.
Tyne, Dogger, Fisher, German bite.
Oh, God.
Are you all right?
You've no idea what this means to me.
Probably best you keep it to yourself.
Yes.
6th floor.
Well, nice to meet you.
Charles.
Nice to meet you, Charles.
Oh, God. I can die a happy man. After a read-through, I spent the morning in the green room, waiting to be called, doing the Times crossword and drinking too much stewed black coffee.
OK, we're breaking for lunch now. Everyone back at 2 o'clock, please.
Thanks, Tom.
Making my way through the labyrinthine corridors, I saw Annie's ex, Jamie, going into the Spot Effects store. So I seized the moment. Sorry, I'm looking for Studio 60A.
Oh, you should have turned right at the lift.
Well, I'm new on the rep and I'm still trying to get my bearings. Oh, so this is where they keep all the... I'm Charles Paris.
Paris, you're the one who found Annie Gower.
Unfortunately, yeah. Did you know her?
You could say that. I married her once.
Sorry. I didn't realise. Steph Kennett said Annie'd been married, but I didn't...
Probably couldn't bring herself to mention my name. She's not my #1 fan.
Oh.
Jamie Nichols.
Right. Wow. They really work, don't they?
Did you put them down?
Sorry, sure. Annie and Steph were pretty good friends, weren't they?
Until I came along.
Oh.
Steph got jealous.
Jealous? Do you mean they were...
Could you not do that, please?
Sorry.
They weren't lovers, if that's what you mean. Well, not that I knew.
Do you mind if I ask where you and Annie met?
Yeah, I had an attachment to Edwin Palmer Live.
Attachment? What, like producing?
Well, they eventually let me loose on the show and they were confident I wouldn't break anything or upset the Golden Boy.
You're not a fan?
No, Ed's all right. Just another control freak in an industry full of control freaks.
Which was pretty much how Steph described Jamie to me. That and the fact that he couldn't keep his flies done up.
That was the comedy window.
Sorry.
Yeah, not my problem anymore. I'm out of it.
You're leaving?
Oh, I've had an offer from an indie.
Look, I know it's none of my business, but would you have thought Annie was the suicidal type?
I'll tell you what I think. Shit happens. And Annie was one of those people it happens to.
In 30 years of service at this college, I have seen many a young man fall ill through, well, shall we say, a surfeit of pleasure. Forgive my presumption, sir, but if I might offer some advice, exercise moderation in all things.
Yeah, good stuff, Charles. We'll pick up scene 3 tomorrow morning, right?
By the time Tom entered the George, I was already at the bar and halfway through my first scotch of the evening.
How do you do it?
Diligence, determination, and years of practice. When you've a minute, Shane, a pint at best and other bells, and take it out of that.
No problems, mate.
Everything sound okay in the box?
No, I could do without the author chewing his calcium-deficient nails and tutting every time I give a note.
He did look a bit poorly.
Yeah, he's a writer. They're all anemic from spending all day alone without exposure to daylight.
You see, I need to be around people. That's why I never wrote the great English novel.
Oh, I see, that's why.
Here you go, gents.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Remember that miserable bugger who wrote the show about the Grunwick strike? Alopecia, halitosis, and a stranger to soap.
It was 1975. Of course I don't remember.
Actually, it was 77.
I rest my case. I can't remember what I had for breakfast these days.
You want to get a brain trainer.
Tom produced a tiny digital IQ test from his pocket.
Wards off premature dementia while you commute.
You want to get one of these? I pulled out a dog-eared paperback Hound of the Baskervilles. It's called a book. Small, portable, no power source required, just an intellect connection. I reckon it's the future.
So, what's the first sentence?
Something about...
Mr. Sherlock Holmes, who was usually very late in the morning, save upon those not infrequent occasions when he was up all night, was seated at the breakfast table. Go on, check it.
That really is quite annoying, you smug bastard.
We're not getting any younger, Charlie. Got to look after the old noggin.
OK, what did you have for dinner last night?
Spaghetti carbonara and a very decent Montepulciano.
You could have said anything.
Ring Verity, she'll back me up.
I'm not phoning a woman I've never met to ask what she fed you last night.
How do you know I didn't feed her?
Your cooking is one thing I do remember.
Said the man who invented the spaghetti hoop omelette.
Fusion cuisine. I was years ahead of my time.
Go on then. Ask me another. Harder one.
Right. What did you do last Tuesday?
Tuesday? Well, the day after Annie.
Sorry, bad choice.
No, let's stick with it. Let me see.
I still thought Steph was wrong about Tom, but at least I could tell her I'd quizzed him and ruled him out as a suspect.
I spent the morning ringing around agents after an actor dropped out of a play at the last minute.
Really? Who?
Mind your own business.
Oh.
I had a rather indifferent Thai green curry for lunch, which repeated on me throughout the interminable bloody meeting, went home, read to the kids, ate with Verity, and was tucked up in bed with a script by 11. Another bells.
Can I waste the brain cells? Several rounds later, Tom staggered back to Belsize Park. I sneaked back to his office to dial an outside line which would be harder to trace.
Hello?
Mrs. McLeish?
Who wants to know?
Neville Bannerman, Neighbourhood Watch. Did you get our little leaflet through the door?
Not
to worry, and sorry to cold call, but we're alerting local residents to the wave of car crime in the area. I don't know if you're aware of this.
I don't think they'd be interested in our old Citroën.
You'd be surprised. The thing is, they tend to target an area and swoop in one evening. We suffered one of these swoops last Tuesday night, and I was wondering if you'd noticed anything.
I was away at my parents'. You'd have to ask my husband, and he's not here at the moment.
Righto. I'll call back when he's in.
There wasn't proof that Tom was a murderer, just that his memory wasn't as good as he'd made out. Or that he'd lied to me.
Hello?
Ah, Steph, it's Charles. I've been talking...
Charles, I'm at Heathrow in a bit of a rush.
Heathrow?
We're doing a live link-up from Jerusalem, and LL security's a complete nightmare, so I'll have to be quick.
Well, I just thought you should know. I've spoken to Jamie and Tom.
What did Jamie have to say for himself?
Not much.
Sounds like him. No, that's hand baggage. Sorry, Charles, what about Tom?
He said he was at home with his wife the night Klinger died, but he wasn't.
No, he was at the flat.
What flat?
My flat. He stayed all night. What do you mean overweight? There's no way that bag is overweight. Sorry, Charles, it's crazy here.
But, I mean...
We'll have to do this when I get back. Bye.
Drunk and disappointed, I stopped off at the Drum and Monkey for a late nightcap before reeling home.
You have to remember this is gold. The Cinderella sweeping desolation.
I was disappointed with Tom. Disappointed that he was sleeping with Steph, jealous that I wasn't, and guilty at feeling jealous.
Hello, Juliet. I'm bound to have done something wrong, and in which case I'm sorry, and I'll never do it again.
Dad.
What? What's wrong?
It's Mum. She's...
What is it, Juliet?
She's so upset, Dad.
Upset? Oh, thank God. I mean, why? What's happened?
It's Granny. She's dead.
Oh.
There's always a deafening silence in a house of mourning, like the oppressive quiet when there's a new baby and people tiptoe around, terrified to wake it.
Why
now, Charles?
I don't know, darling.
She'll never see the baby.
It's not fair.
Well, life isn't.
I feel so useless.
Why don't you go and make us all a cup of tea? Frances lay in a fetal position on the sofa, a damp ball of tissue scrunched in her fist.
I'm all alone now.
No, you're not.
I am. I know it sounds silly from a grown woman, but I feel like an orphan.
Oh, come here. When everything else was falling apart, words glued me and Frances together. Even cruel or harsh, it still came down to words.
I know you and Mummy didn't get on.
Now words seemed inadequate.
But she liked you, you know.
My words, anyway.
She always had a soft spot for you.
So I just held her and let her talk.
She was so far away.
After her husband died, Angela met Harry, a retired university professor, and they moved back to his native New York.
I mean, I know Harry was with her. I just wish...
Oh, no. I helped her up to bed and waited with her till she fell asleep. Back downstairs, Juliet sprawled in an armchair like a beached whale.
Is she all right?
For now. I suppose I should make some calls.
The funeral's on Thursday.
Yeah. Will you be able to go?
I can't fly to New York. Not this far gone.
Oh, of course.
You'll go, won't you?
Me?
Mum can't go on her own.
Well, what if you go into labour early?
I don't think it'd be much use if I did. Seriously, Mum needs you more than I do.
I was glad to be needed, especially by Frances, and I liked the novelty of the feeling. Then a despicable little voice had to come along and spoil things. Yippee, it said. You're going to New York. Sometimes I really don't like being me.
In The Dead Side of the Mic by Simon Brett. Charles Paris was played by Bill Nighy, and Frances by Suzanne Burden. Juliet was played by Tilly Gaunt, Maurice by John Glover, and Tom McLeish by Nicky Henson. Steph Kennett was Emily Raymond, Edwin Palmer Chris Pablo, and Jamie Alex Lanapechan. Nick was played by Dan Starkey, Kazia by Jill Cardo, and Verity by Donla Hughes. Charlotte Green was played by Charlotte Green. The Dead Side of the Mic was dramatised by Jeremy Front and directed by Sally Avens.
This video was uploaded to the channel Thinking Out Louder. Please like, comment and subscribe to the Thinking Out Louder channel. Thank you.
Here on BBC Radio 4, Bill Nighy stars as Charles Paris, actor-cum-amateur sleuth. And Charles is on his way to America. The only problem is he really doesn't like flying.
The Dead Side of the Mic by Simon Brett. Dramatised by Jeremy Front.
Why is that customs woman looking at me?
Don't be so paranoid.
I'm authority intolerant. Even at school, the prefects were always out to get me.
Charles Paris, the category of the lower sea.
The unexpected death of Frances's mother led to a hurriedly arranged trip to New York for the funeral, and as our daughter was heavily pregnant, the BBC drama rep gave me time off to accompany my semi-estranged wife across the pond.
I've never been good with the man.
He's not a man.
Debatable with that moustache.
Funerals aside, I was hoping to sniff around and find out what I could about Danny Klinger, a New York music producer who was recently found dead in a London car park.
I need a drink.
You're supposed to be here to lend me support, not the other way round.
Klinger's death seemed to be linked to that of Annie Gower, a studio manager whose body I discovered in a BBC editing suite.
I'm no good at flying.
You don't have to be.
Annie was full of sleeping pills before her wrists were slashed. Klinger was similarly drugged before he was asphyxiated in a hire car.
I need a drink.
You'll have to wait.
Annie had just returned from New York.
I badly need a drink.
I just hoped death wasn't catching.
Relax. I can't relax when I'm being eyed up by a member of the Stasi.
Keys and change in the tray, madam, then step through the metal detector.
See you on the other side of the wall.
Keys and change in the tray, then step through, sir. Step over here and raise your arms, please, sir. Would you mind removing your belt?
Flying's not stressful enough. Now I have to undress in public.
He's a nervous traveller. We have to go through these checks for everyone's safety. Now, if you wouldn't mind opening your bag. What's in the bottle?
What's it look like?
An unidentified yellowish liquid.
Have a guess. The label says bells.
The label could say anything.
For God's sake, do I look like an international terrorist?
We don't allow liquids in the cabin.
It's whiskey. What am I going to do, flambe the pilot?
Charles!
Well, really, I bet they served scotch on board.
Only if it's passed through our security system.
Well, I can't get on a plane unless this has passed through my system.
Those are the rules.
We
haven't got time, our plane's
Is there anything to stop me taking it on board inside me?
Providing it doesn't affect your behaviour towards the cabin crew.
Right then. Down the hatch.
Oh,
God. Look, Francis, the Flatiron Building.
Yes.
Yeah. It's really like the movies.
You fucked up.
Look. Cool cops in cool cop uniforms.
How much coffee did you have on the flight?
It's like being in Annie Hall. Oh, man, the Chrysler Building.
Actually, it's the Empire State.
Oh.
Since we left London, Frances had been the one in control. But in the quiet of a hotel room, she lost her composure and crumpled.
I don't know how I'm going to get through the next 24 hours.
I know, but you will.
I'm dreading it.
I'll be there. We'll do it together. If you want me to stay with you tonight.
Oh, thanks for the offer, but...
I'm not trying to take advantage.
I know.
Think of me as a crutch. Let me rephrase that.
Now, at last I had the chance to be a rock in Frances's hour of need and maybe to redeem myself in her eyes.
Hello? Juliet! It's Juliet. Hello, darling. Yes, we're fine.
And she was back in control as she'd been all the years I was pissed and screwing around.
No, he wasn't too...
So much for the rock. So, I did what I always do when regret and guilt rear their ugly twin heads. I hit the minibar.
Yes.
Hi, Maurice. It's Charles.
Oh, dance?
Paris.
Are you an extremist?
No.
Any?
No.
Have you been arrested?
No.
Then why the hell are you ringing me at 4:30 in the bloody morning?
Oh, bugger, I forgot about the time difference.
Since when were Highgate and St John's Wood in different time zones?
I'm in New York.
You're drunk and hallucinating.
No, I really am in New York. Frances's mum died. I've come over for the funeral.
Oh, I didn't realise.
No, it was very sudden.
I'm sorry. Give her my condolences.
Of course.
Is that why you phoned me at 4 in the morning?
No. I wanted to have a chat.
Right.
About where my life's going.
Oh, no.
Or at least my career.
Oh, God.
I know I'm jet-lagged and I was up late drinking bourbon, but I've been giving things a lot of thought and I think I've reached a watershed.
Is this to do with approaching grandparenthood?
No, well, yeah, maybe. The thing is, what with Juliet about to give birth and Angela dying, I feel like I've moved up a step on the escalator of life, and I'm next in line, mortality-wise.
Sounds like Peter Pan's just come down to earth with a bump.
This is about remembrance.
Oh, don't go all Proustian on me at 4:30 in the morning.
All right, it's about my legacy.
Now you sound like Tony Blair.
I don't want my grandchild thinking Grandpa's some kind of cheap variety turn.
Vanity, vanity, all is vanity.
Maurice, when I've finished on the rep, I want to do something with a bit of kudos.
Well, I could try the National again. Hope Nick Heintner doesn't bear a grudge.
Preferably something that pays well.
So when you say kudos, you mean money?
And profile. Remember that youth sitcom I was offered for BBC 3?
The one that would get you, and I quote, typecast, saying doddery old geezers like Arnold Ridley.
Or maybe I overreacted.
That's the dear old doddery Arnold Ridley who enjoyed a long and hugely successful career on stage and screen.
Maurice.
The greatly missed and much-loved star of Dad's Army. One of the most successful sitcoms in the history of television.
Okay. If they're still interested, I am prepared to play a comedy incontinent granddad.
And you want me to go grovelling back to the funky young funsters at BBC 3?
I wouldn't ask you to grovel for me. I'm asking you to grovel for the next generation.
How can I deny the next generation? Now, if that's all, I need a few hours sleep before I start uber schmoozing.
The funeral was a bittersweet affair. Part commemoration of a life past, part celebration of a life lived. The kind of ceremony I'd like for myself, some bloody hope. Frances made a moving eulogy, something else I'd like. And to my relief, Angela didn't rise from her coffin and try to wring the breath from her son-in-law's adulterous body.
Come in.
Morning.
Hi, how do you sleep?
I spent a lot of the night looking out the window.
Well, me too. We could have done that together. Oh. You going down to breakfast?
I've had a coffee. I'm not that hungry.
You should eat, Frances.
Anyway, I've got an appointment with Mummy's lawyer at 10.
Shall I come?
No, it's pretty straightforward.
Okay.
After that, I thought I'd go stock up on baby clothes before we go home.
Oh, good idea.
I'm not expecting you to.
I'll tag along if you want.
It's all right. You're off the hook. You've never been to New York before. Go do the sights.
I hit a deli for a full American breakfast, then hit the mean streets. Then the waffles, hash browns and eggs over easy hit my stomach like a lead weight. Bogart never investigated while sucking Rennies, but I had indigestion and not much time. Steph had found Klinger's business address scrawled on a postcard inside Annie's Rough Guide to New York. It was all I had to go on, so I stuck out a hand and, just like in the movies, a yellow cab screeched to a halt.
Can I go to West 44th and 6th Avenue, please?
The building had seen better days, and the jaundiced janitor was likely to see worse. In the fly-blown lobby, he gawked at daytime TV while a slow fan sliced the thick air.
Excuse me, I'm looking for Danny Klinger's office.
Ain't here no more.
Okay, do you know where I might find him?
What am I, Google? Try Fat Freddy.
Where will I find him?
The Bamboo Lounge, corner of East 43rd and Lexington.
How will I know him when I see him?
He's called Fat Freddy. Go figure.
Ah. Excuse me, Freddy?
Depends who's asking.
A friend of Danny Klinger's.
If you're a friend of Danny's, you'd know my name's Fat Freddy.
I'm also uptight in English.
You don't look like a friend of Danny's.
You don't look fat.
Now that I like. So, you're either a cop or with the IRS.
Well, neither, but I'll buy you a beer in the name of the Anglo-American Special Relationship.
I got him a drink and squeezed onto the vinyl banquette opposite him.
Yeah, you're the second brick to come snooping around here lately, but the last one was prettier.
A girl?
A moose. Sure, a girl.
Can you remember her name?
She wanted to talk with Danny, some sort of hack for the BBC, so she said. Avril? Angie?
Annie.
Yeah. You know her?
Yeah, I met her once. Did she speak to Danny?
He was out of town. Pity, because he was quite a ladies' man and she was kind of cute.
If Annie and Danny never actually met, then Steph had just lost one of her prime suspects.
So what brings you to New York? Friend of Danny?
I want to find out why he wound up dead in a London car park.
Fat Freddy didn't flinch. Word of Klinger's death had clearly reached the stale air of the Bamboo Lounge.
I worked for him, but I worked for a lot of people. I was just a runner.
It was hard enough to imagine Freddy walking, let alone running.
How did Danny get started in the music business?
Yale, then Harvard Business School.
Really?
Get out of here.
Oh.
Danny was a punk from the streets. He knew guys on the hip-hop scene, then hooked up with LB and things started happening. They were outlaws. The James Boys and beanies and low-ass jeans.
I assumed he meant Frank and Jesse James, not Henry and M.R.
Who's LB?
Now, that's what the Annie girl wanted to know.
Really?
A lot of people would like to know about that dude. He's the stranger from nowhere who rides in from the hills, shakes things up, then rides out into the sunset. All I know is he's a guy who makes stuff happen. Which is fine when it's good stuff. But don't be around for the bad stuff.
What hills did he ride in from?
He walked and talked like a kid from the hood. But I could tell it was all an act, and I never bought it.
Sounds like Danny did.
Big time. Why wouldn't he? Suddenly business is booming, they're running clubs, promoting DJs, cutting deals. And the money. Every day was payday.
What went wrong?
You roll with the LBs of this world, you gotta expect trouble. And Danny was a small-time hustler, strictly minor league, but LB had his eyes on the prize, which made him dangerous to be around.
Dangerous? How?
There was a dark side. They both had a taste for chemical excess. Danny bought, LB sold.
He was a dealer?
Wholesale. That's what bankrolled the music operation. Suddenly I'm opening the door to bit plays out of The Sopranos.
Actors?
The mob?
Oh, the mob, right.
But Danny's having a good time, so he turns a blind eye. Till people start dying.
Well, like mafia hitmen whacking people.
You watch too much Scorsese. Kids were frying their brains because LB cut his merchandise with bathroom cleaner and shit.
He sounds like a real piece of work.
You seen The Third Man?
Sure.
He made Harry Lime look like Mandela. When Danny finds out and goes ape, but LB's like, hey, shit happens. So Danny goes into meltdown and LB ups and rides into the sunset, Eastwood style.
LB, the man with no surname.
Danny tried to keep the music business going. He even talked to a British guy about setting up a London operation, but without the drug money to prop things up, the manure hit the aircon and the plane was going down.
From what you say, Danny wasn't the type to kill himself when things get tough.
No way. Klinger was the comeback kid.
The British guy that Danny was talking to in London, you don't happen to recall his name?
Buy me another beer and I might.
Can I get 2 more beers, please?
You sure you're not a cop?
I'm an actor, and no, you wouldn't have seen me in anything.
Jamie. That was his name. Jamie.
Do you like them?
They're gorgeous.
As we don't know if it's a boy or a girl, I went for white as a safe bet.
Yeah. Oh, and I got this. It's called Rockabye Baby, and it's supposed to get them to sleep. You push a button, and...
Moody Child. That's...
Yeah, it makes a change from Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Thanks, Dad. That's... that's lovely.
And how's everything been here?
Okay. The builders have done a lot, and Toby reckons he'll be able to repair Mum's bed.
Yeah, she's missed muscle-bound Toby.
Don't be stupid.
And Miles has been in touch.
What? He's got a nerve.
I hope you haven't done anything silly.
He's got legal obligations, you know.
It's fine. Calm down. He just wanted to meet up to talk things over.
He behaved like an arse. What's there to talk about?
The words pot, kettle and black spring to mind.
Miles is the baby's father, Charles.
Thank you, Mum.
Your father's only thinking of what's best for you.
Thank you, Francis.
We just met for a coffee.
Well, that's very adult and civilised, isn't it, Charles? Juliet's got to do what's best for her and the baby. Good. Well, I'm still on Eastern Standard Time. I've got to get some shut-eye, so... Night-night.
Night.
Well, I think I'll turn in too.
Oh, Dad. Just thought you should know. If every relationship counsellor in the country dies on their way to an international conference of relationship counsellors, I still won't be calling on you for advice.
Right.
Night.
Juliet still hadn't forgiven me for missing most of her own childhood or for being pissed at her antenatal class. So I sank at quadruple bells and hit the sack, ready for an early start back on the rep.
I met your future warden at the Athenaeum.
Sorry, Charles, we've got a bit of distort in here, but I wouldn't mind going again anyway. Feels a bit under-energized.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Tom. I think I'm still jet-lagged. I hadn't seen Tom McLeish since I found out he'd pipped me to the post and spent the night with Steph. Yeah. Pots and kettles.
Why don't you go and grab yourself a coffee while we're sorting out things in here?
Ooh, yeah. In need of high-octane caffeine, not the stewed BBC flasks they leave in the green room, I raced to an overpriced, outsourced, in-house outlet.
2 double espressos in 1 cup, please.
You should take it intravenously and cut out the middleman.
Steph!
I thought you were in New York.
Well, I was, but I'm back.
So I see. Any chance of a chat?
I'm in the middle of recording a classic serial.
How about tonight?
Yeah.
There's a new Lithuanian restaurant in the Goldhawk Road I've been meaning to try. Say 7 o'clock?
Knowing a little about Eastern Bloc cuisine, I vowed to go for a light, healthy option when we broke for lunch.
Give us a spoonful of egg fried rice on the side, and a portion of chips, and throw in a roll of butter.
The canteen was packed, so I sat at a cosy table for 2 with Tom.
How's Francis?
You know, up and down.
And at least she's got you around. When it comes down to it, that's what marriage is all about. Support through the bad times.
I'd never win Husband of the Year, but this was rich coming from a man who'd had an affair with Annie and a furtive night with Steph while his wife was away with the kids at her parents'.
You're thinking what a bloody hypocrite.
No.
No, yes you are.
Okay, maybe.
You're probably right. But What I had going with Annie wasn't just a sordid, drunken quickie up against the supplies cupboard in the photocopy room after the Christmas party.
The attention to detail told me that Tom was obviously recalling some other romantic encounter.
Well, you don't have to explain yourself to me.
No, something about your face makes me want to confess.
Yeah, you must have a guilty conscience.
What man hasn't?
Such cynicism.
No, just realism.
It's hard for blokes like us to believe, but apparently there are men out there who are faithful to their partners.
Yeah, I've heard tell of such godlike supermen, but they are the stuff of legend. We mortals are driven by a natural instinct to increase the gene pool.
What is this? Darwin's theory of adultery?
I know I don't need to justify my affair with Annie. I suppose what I'm saying is, I'm not the sort of guy who screws anything with a pulse, unlike some I can mention. I admit I'm no choir boy, but Jamie gave Annie a dog's life till she had the good sense to divorce the smug little bastard.
I hear he's leaving. Going to work for an independent.
Good riddance. The India's loss is the BBC's gain.
I'd learnt a rat run between Studio 60A and the club, which gave me time for a quick bells before my call, providing I didn't collide with any studio managers thoughtlessly coming around corners.
Oh, Mum! Sorry.
Oh, it's you.
Oh.
I gathered up Jamie's CDs and offered to help carry them to a studio.
The kinks, the small faces, isn't this prehistoric to your generation?
Oh, they're for Edwin Palmer. He's into retro chic, garage R&B, 60s Britpop.
70s prog rock?
He draws the line somewhere.
Right.
He's got a broad fan base. Teen to 20s think he's bucking the system, and the baby boomers know it's all done with a postmodern ironic wink.
Where would we be without postmodern irony?
Well, that's Edwin's genius.
A greatly overused word.
Hey, you want to stay at the top of the business, you've got to predict the trends to stay ahead of the game.
That's where I went wrong.
Ed's a human chameleon. Master of reinventing himself.
He's certainly ubiquitous.
Oh, he's not that bad.
I mean, he's all over the place. Television, radio.
It's amazing when you think a couple of years ago he was presenting cheesy phone-ins on regional radio and morphed into Mr. Zeitgeist. This way.
He led me into a small, soundproof control booth.
I thought you were back in drama.
Well, I'm just recording some trails for Ed as a favour.
Afternoon, young James. I hear you're leaving us for the fleshpots of the independent sector.
Oh, it's time to join the rat race.
I was chatting with a DG at a Poncy Do last night and warned him if the Beeb don't compete in the marketplace, they'll lose all their top talent.
Well, I don't think they're worried about people like me.
If they invest a fortune in training you, they should be. How'd you do, Edwin Palmer?
Charles Paris. Actually, we met.
Oh, very rude of me. I'm a terror for names and the faces. Remind me.
It was at one of John Christie's steering group committees.
Oh, God help us. Those meetings suck the lifeblood out of you. I'm not what you'd call a corporate man. I show my face, say my piece and bugger off sharpish.
Very wise.
Wisdom itself, that's me. So I'll go through to the studio, Jamie, get the old bones settled. See you around, Charles.
Yeah.
Right. I'd better get on.
Sure. Oh, I met someone. Said he knows you.
Yeah?
Yeah. Guy called Fat Freddy. Used to work for Danny Klinger.
How'd you meet that loser?
Freddy or Klinger?
I meant Klinger, but...
Well, somebody gave me his number and I was in New York, so I thought I'd pay a visit.
You want my advice? Give that shyster a wide berth.
It's a bit late for that.
What, has he been done for fraud at last?
He's dead.
Jamie's passive face registered neither surprise nor sympathy, just indifference. Through the soundproof window, I saw Edwin Palmer shuffle his notes and sip mineral water.
Did you know Annie had gone out there to meet him?
Well, I heard she went to New York.
You don't know why she might have sought him out?
She was always nicking names out of my address book if she thought there was a good contact. She was fiercely ambitious and always jealous of me professionally, trying to play catch-up.
Strange that Klinger should die in London.
Hey, everyone's got to die somewhere. Oh, for God's sake, who's the last person to use this studio? Half the bloody channels are open.
You can't get the staff anymore.
Jamie didn't laugh, but I caught a smile from Edwin in the studio and took it as my cue to go, leaving Jamie swearing and muttering over his control desk.
You've hardly touched your food.
I'll just sip my Uzbek wine and nibble a dumpling. You said there was something you had to explain.
Not explain exactly, more clarify. Remember I told you Tom stayed the night with me?
How could I forget? I'd been sulking about it ever since.
Well, he didn't stay with me. I mean, he stayed with me, but not with me, if you know what I mean. Why am I telling you this?
I've got a face that makes people want to confess.
There's nothing to confess. Tom turns up at the flat all choked about Annie, so I give him a drink and lend an ear while he bangs on about how upset he is. Then segues into how his wife will never understand about him and Annie. Then he turns on the little boy lost act and persuades me to let him crash for the night. Of course, He couldn't resist trying to wheedle his way into my bed, and all he got was a sofa and a duvet.
Do you know, I think I'm getting my appetite back.
Good. The desserts look like they're to die for.
They look like they're to die of to me.
So, how was New York?
Well, I did some research on Danny Klinger.
Fantastic.
Apparently, Annie tried to arrange a meeting with him, but it never happened.
Oh.
Danny had been in partnership with a hip-hop flyboy called LB. Ring any bells?
None.
He was a drug dealer and freelance wastrel.
Was Klinger into drugs?
Only as a consumer. But when LB pulled out, the cash flow dried up and Danny's music business headed for the skids. That's when he started talking to a British guy about setting up shop in London.
Get a name?
Just one. Jamie.
Jamie? It's got to be Annie's ex.
It is. I've already talked to him.
Then he's our link between the two deaths.
I don't know.
Charles.
He didn't even know Danny was dead, let alone that Annie tried to meet him.
Do you believe him?
He was very upfront about his relationship with Annie, said she was professionally jealous of him.
Jealous as hell, but only because he got that producing attachment to Edwin Palmer, which she knew she could do standing on her head.
Competition, frustration, dissatisfaction, good basis for a full-on crash and burn relationship.
I said she knew how to choose them.
And now Jamie's leaving the BBC for an independent. That's probably what he was doing talking to Klinger, sussing out possible options.
Yeah, but does that give him a motive for killing Annie?
Well, according to Fat Freddy,
Who?
he worked for Klinger, and he reckons LB used the music business as a front for his drug-dealing operation.
You think Annie found out about this?
If I did, she would have done.
Which leaves us where?
Okay, what do we actually know for certain?
That Annie died in an editing suite.
That both she and Klinger were drugged first.
Okay, if Annie didn't kill herself, who else had a reason to want her dead?
Tom wrote that jealous letter saying he wouldn't be responsible for his actions if he saw her with someone else.
Annie died in BH, so whoever killed her had to be able to get through security.
Tom and Jamie are both staff.
And they were both in the building at the time she died.
Unless there's a third person.
Do you want another bottle of wine, or shall we move on to vodka?
When in I'm terribly sorry. Am I interrupting something?
Toby was just showing me some wood.
I was saying how important the feel is.
It's very tactile. Feel that, Charles?
Very woody.
And the beauty is, it's fully sustainable.
Pollack.
What?
Or is it ling?
Why are we talking about?
Fish.
Why is wood like fish?
That's a bit gnomic for this summer night, but I'll have a go if you give us a clue. You be Eunice Stubbs, I'll be Lionel Blair.
Coley.
What?
Another sustainable fish.
There you go. Toby understands me. He's not just a pretty face, a muscular physique, and a PhD in Hector's house.
Bower House.
That's it. Ooh, is that wine?
I think you've had enough.
I've never been that good with my hands.
Don't put yourself down.
I'm more cerebral.
He means deranged.
With my artist/craftsman's hat on, that's precisely what interests me. The unconscious yet subconscious link between the intellect and the physical. Think about Ghiberti or Cellini, and how we now pigeonhole the fine and applied arts.
Yeah, and with your builder's hat on, when will the loft conversion be finished?
Charles!
We're very nearly done. That's why I've been showing Frances the veneer for her bed.
You remember the Biedermeier bed you broke when you fell through my bedroom ceiling?
I lost my balance.
Easily done, especially as you get older and your spatial awareness deteriorates.
Yeah. Where's Juliet?
Out with a friend.
Not Miles.
I don't know.
Juliet was telling me how much she liked old-fashioned rocking horses. I hope she won't mind, but I've started making one for the baby.
That's so sweet. Isn't that sweet, Charles?
Yes.
Well, I wouldn't want to impose.
No, she'll be thrilled.
Well, keep it to yourselves for now. Anyway, I better be off. See you in the morning.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Why do you do these things?
What things?
You're like a dog marking its territory.
Thanks a bundle.
Are you so insecure in your masculinity that you have to put down any man you feel is a threat?
I'm not threatened by anyone, and I'm certainly not insecure in my masculinity. There's no worries there, darling.
Accept it, Charles. You're getting older.
So are you.
But I'm embracing
By
it.
flirting with a sensitive beefcake.
I wasn't flirting.
He was. I'm making a rocking horse for the baby. What's that all about?
A nice gesture?
He's trying to rock his way into your bed.
I'm going up, you silly old sod.
And I'm not old. Methuselah Paris.
Charles,
Oh.
I just picked up a bit of news. Jamie's been rushed to St Thomas's.
What happened?
All I've managed to find out is that some shelving collapsed in the sound effects prop store and crushed him.
Is he alive?
I don't know. The SM who found him said he was pretty incoherent.
This can't be a coincidence.
I know. I wonder who's going to be next.
Where are you now?
At the flat.
Right. I'm going to give you my address, put some things in a bag, and get a taxi over here now.
It's nice of you, Charles, but I can take care of myself.
That's what I'm relying on. Now, get over here, and you can take care of me.
In The Dead Side of the Mic by Simon Brett, Charles Paris was played by Bill Nighy and Frances by Suzanne Burden. Juliet was played by Tilly Gaunt, Maurice by John Glover, and Tom McLeish by Nicky Henson. Steph Kennett was Emily Raymond, Edwin Palmer, Chris Pavlo, and Jamie, Alex Lanipecan. Toby was played by Paul Ryder, the customs officer by Jill Cardo, and Fat Freddy by Gunnar Cawthry. The Dead Side of the Mic was dramatised by Jeremy Front and directed by Sally Avens.
And you can hear the final episode at the same time next week.
Well, now, Bill Nighy stars as Charles Paris, actor, philanderer and amateur sleuth. Charles is investigating the death of a studio manager in Broadcasting House, but meanwhile he has some explaining to do at home.
The Dead Side of the Mic by Simon Brett. Dramatised by Jeremy Front.
Charles. Charles, there's a semi-naked woman in my sitting room.
Semi-naked or half-dressed?
Is there a difference?
There's a sexual overtone to semi-naked, whereas half-dressed sounds dull and workaday.
May I remind you, there are house rules while you're living under my roof.
I haven't broken any house rules.
Sex in the sitting room.
Thanks, but can I finish breakfast first?
Talk about midlife cliches. You're old enough to be her father.
Hello, Mrs. Double Standards in the house.
Meaning?
Meaning you and the toy boy loft converter.
Toby is not my toy boy, and you're only threatened by him because he's young, muscular, and has a PhD on the Bauhaus.
A doctor of philosophy shouldn't have biceps like grapefruit. It flies in the face of Nietzsche. Do you see what I've done there?
I'm not in the mood for your jokes.
Who is the woman in the bathroom, as if I need to ask? I can't believe you'd have a one-night stand under the same roof as your unborn grandchild.
Her name's Steph.
I've seen her in her underwear. It's a bit late for formal introductions.
He's like a teenage boy with a hormone rush. It's pathetic.
It's a midlife crisis.
His entire life's a midlife crisis.
Ah, Steph. Welcome to the Whitehall farce I call my life. Let me introduce my estranged wife, Frances, my unborn grandchild, and my daughter, Juliet, also known as the hanging judge.
Morning.
Hello. Charles was worried for my safety last night and insisted I spent the night on your sofa. Were you all right in the loft?
Me? Yeah, I can sleep anywhere.
And frequently does.
Well, isn't this nice? Toast, anyone? Steph and I have been trying to find out what linked the untimely deaths of her flatmate, Annie, and American music producer, Danny Klinger.
Move right down inside, please.
Then the previous evening, Annie's ex, Jamie, was hospitalized after a suspicious accident, and I thought Steph might be next on the list.
How come you live in the same house as your ex?
It's complicated.
Only I got the feeling Frances thought there was something going on between us.
Ridiculous.
Why ridiculous?
For a start, I'm old enough to be your father.
That's true.
Steph was a blunt, straight talker, so I decided to take the same approach and flirt truthfully and honestly. And you're a highly intelligent, talented, attractive woman with your whole life ahead of you, whereas I'm staring into the dark abyss of decline, death and eternal nothingness.
Also true.
So much for truth and honesty.
On the other hand, you're not dead yet.
Thanks for noticing.
And we all need a frisson of excitement from time to time.
She squeezed my leg as she said this.
A little variety and diversion.
Squeezed it quite hard.
The sting of pleasure to remind us we're still alive.
Really, very hard indeed.
Is this my stop? Call me.
As a member of the BBC Drama Rep, I'd been booked to do Alan Titchmarsh's With Great Pleasure. but was too early for the run-through, so I popped into the BH Club for a pair of doubles.
Maurice, Scanlon Associates.
Pixie, can you put me through to Maurice, please?
May I say who's calling?
It's Charles.
Oh, sorry, Charles, didn't recognise your voice when you through.
Thanks for getting back, Charles. Here's the situation. Woody's thrilled you want to do it, and he's got Alan Alda and Goldie Hawn. It's going to be great fun. They're emailing a schedule and biking over your scenes, but he never gives out the whole script.
Well, that's fine.
Charles?
Yeah?
Dance?
Paris.
Oh, crap.
I thought you picked up quickly. It's good to hear your other Charles is doing so well.
What can I do for you?
I was wondering if you'd chase that sitcom.
Sitcom?
The BBC Three show.
Yes, I know. Just remind me?
They offered me The Incontinent Grandad.
Ah, and you passed on it in a manner of speaking.
Then I changed my mind and you said you'd go back to them.
I will. I have.
Maurice.
I'm on it, Charles.
I know it's not a Woody Allen movie, but this is my career we're talking about. This is my bloody livelihood. So when you tell me you're going to do something...
I'm all over it.
Yeah, right.
My lips to God's ear, you're an important client, but...
Oh, yeah.
Look, I wasn't going to mention this, but I've had a bit of a health scare.
Oh, I'm sorry, Maurice. Really, I didn't realise.
I didn't want friends worrying about me.
Well, I don't want to pry, but...
Downstairs.
Oh, right. Is there anything I can do?
Oh, no, they say I'll be fine, and I promise I'll get onto BBC Three today. It's best I keep busy.
Yeah. The previous night, Annie's ex-husband Jamie narrowly escaped death in the drama effects store. With time in hand, I went up to snoop around and try to figure out how he ended up crushed under a stack of shelves. To a man brought up on the Goons, the radio sound effects department is irresistible. The storeroom was deserted, but someone had been busy putting the shelves back up and getting the place in order.
What are you doing?
Bloody hell, Tom. Creeping around like that.
Guilty conscience.
Where have you been hiding?
Nowhere, I just heard someone in here. Come on, let me help.
Despite his untimely affair with Annie, Tom had got me this job on the radio rep, and I couldn't help liking him.
What are you nosing around for?
Well, I was just thinking how tidy it is in here, considering what happened last night.
Yeah, I heard about that. The idiot was probably pissed and pulled them down on top of himself.
He'd have to have been trying to scale them.
Maybe he was. I don't know, and frankly, I don't care.
You really don't like Jamie, do you?
Just because the planet's in hospital, I'm not going to start pretending I think he's a great guy, because he's not, and I don't.
Because of the way he treated Annie?
Yes, because of the way he treated Annie.
Then again, if she hadn't divorced him, she wouldn't have hooked up with you.
Well, that's life. A series of random events and meaningless coincidences. Order from chaos.
You don't remember her mentioning an American called Danny Klinger?
Nope. Why?
She tried to meet up with him in New York. I think she dug up a story on him. Then just after Annie died, he was found dead in a London car park.
Oh, and Poirot thinks there's a link.
Once a crossword junkie, always a crossword junkie.
I gave up looking for neat answers years ago. The whole of human existence could be summed up in one bumper sticker. Serendipity happens.
If only Tom hadn't written that threatening letter to Annie, he'd be off my list of suspects. I wasn't sure if it was serendipity, but on my way out of BH, I found myself in the same lift as cross-platform media superstar Edwin Palmer.
Well, if it isn't Charles Paris, we must stop meeting like this. People are talking.
I was surprised and a little flattered that a high-earning star remembered a humble actor from the rep. I caught your breakfast show today.
Did I get away with it again? Only I worries. Oh, how I worries.
What have you got to worry about?
When it might all end, same as everyone else.
Oh.
You're in the biz, you know how fickle the public are. Not to mention our paymasters.
Yeah. There was a vast chasm between me and Palmer, but how could I not be charmed by my newest, bestest friend's ingenuous honesty?
Tyrants they are. Robber barons the lot. One wrong move and it's thank you very much and good night.
It was true that the Media Hall of Fame was littered with the dead careers of one-time stars destroyed by their own egos or good old-fashioned scandal.
It's all built on sand. It's all an illusion. Smoke and mirrors. That's all my life is. Smoke and mirrors.
After the run-through for With Great Pleasure, I forewent lunch with the Titch and instead legged it over to visit Jamie in hospital.
I wasn't expecting to see you, Charles. News travels fast on the old BBC grapevine.
Actually, Steph told me.
Oh, well, you can give her the bad news that I'm still alive.
You do her a disservice.
Oh, she's never forgiven me for marrying Annie.
I think it was more the extramarital affairs. Life has taught me it's generally thought to be bad form to sleep around once you're married.
That sounds like the voice of experience.
Don't even go there. So how are you feeling?
Oh, bruised and battered, but not too bad considering.
What actually happened?
I'd been feeling a bit iffy, which I put down to the tuna salad I had at lunchtime.
Scromboid.
Sorry?
Scrombotoxic poisoning. I had it once from a tuna mayo sandwich I'd left overnight on a bedside table.
What is your life like?
You really don't want to know.
Anyway, I'm in the effects store about 6:45. I suddenly get this stabbing pain in the gut. I'm sweating, giddy, and next thing I'm being carried out of BH on a stretcher.
I suppose you felt faint, grabbed the shelving, and it crashed down on top of you.
I was woozy when I hit the ground, but I was still conscious.
Well, then how did the shelves come down?
Well, they didn't blow over in a breeze.
Was anyone else in the effects store at the time?
Oh, you know how big it is. It wouldn't be difficult to sneak in and hide if you wanted to.
Well, who'd want to do you harm?
Yeah, well, Steph, for one.
At 7 o'clock, I was having dinner with her in the Goldhawk Road. There's no way she could have got there in 15 minutes.
How quickly does that tuna poisoning kick in?
Usually pretty fast. It hit me like an express train. How long was it between your salad and the pain?
Well, I had an early lunch, so 5.5 hours.
And nothing in between?
Nothing.
An SM who doesn't snack on hobnobs?
I like to buck the trends.
What about drinks?
Only water.
Bang went Tom's theory that Jamie had been drunk and pulled the shells down on top of himself.
I drink 1.5 litres of mineral water every day. It's good for the skin. Tell a lie, me and Edwin had a coffee after lunch. I need the caffeine to get me through a nightmare edit.
Why a nightmare?
Oh, the producer was in a filthy mood, kept snapping at me, blaming me for everything that went wrong. I mean, even complained when I went for a piss.
Which producer?
Tom McLeish.
With great pleasure went well, and Alan even gave me a few Titchmarsh tips about patio plants to ingratiate me with Francis. Then, after the recording, I met Steph for a drink at the Shackled Man, a louche watering hole loitering in an ancient alley near the old Bridewell prison.
Why do you keep looking over your shoulder?
Well, I just feel a bit out of place.
Well, not that old.
It's not my age, just my lack of leather and piercing.
You can borrow my jacket.
On you it looks good.
This is my urban emo grunge rock chick look.
I've only got one look.
On you that looks good, but I like to play different roles from time to time.
Well, to me, that's work.
So what happened with Jamie?
Well, he thinks someone tried to kill him.
Who?
You.
Me?
Don't worry, I convinced him otherwise. It looks like he was drugged, and then someone tried to crush him and make it look like an accident.
Belt and braces again, like Annie.
Yeah, and Klinger. And of course there's a third person in the equation.
Who?
Tom McLeish.
You said he wasn't capable of murder.
Well, who knows who's capable of murder? I just thought it unlikely.
Past tense.
Surely before he collapsed, Jamie was editing with Tom, who seemed angry with him.
So, now you think Tom killed Annie and Danny, and then had a go at Jamie too? Suddenly he's gone from a crime of passion murderer to a serial killer.
Tom's very vocal about how much he hates Jamie for the way he treated Annie.
Would he be that vocal if he intended to kill him?
Well, it could be a double bluff, designed to make himself look too obvious a killer to be a real killer.
It's too many ifs and too clever for Tom. And I still don't see how Klinger fits into all this.
Jamie reckons Annie got Klinger's contact details out of his address book.
So, where did Jamie get them?
That is a very good question.
The coital moment approaches. He's clumsy.
No one was home when I got back, so I improvised a quick meal and settled down to watch Badgers on BBC 4 having more sex than me.
He's so excited. Well, as excited as ever.
Someone's in a jolly mood.
Well, I've had a jolly evening. Why does it smell like an Orkney fish smokery in here?
The Anglo-Indian Raj meets New Orleans in my sweet and smoky Cajun kipper kedgeree.
And are they happy bedfellows?
Well, it's a bit like chain-smoking a duty-free sleeve of Capstan full strength washed down with a jar of honey, but we experimental cooks learn from our mistakes. Where's Juliet?
Out.
I assumed that was her with you.
Hiya, Charles.
Toby and I went out to celebrate the end of the loft conversion.
And I'm glad to say the plumbing's all in working order.
Bit too much information.
In the new ensuite.
Oh, right.
So where did you kids go?
The White Cube.
Really?
A friend of mine's done a new installation, so we went to the private view.
And we had a few free drinks.
Good installation, was it? All properly installed by a qualified installation installer?
Charles doesn't get contemporary art.
I get contemporary art, providing it falls loosely into what one might call art, rather than a collection of half-baked, derivative and blindingly obvious ideas rehashed from Marcel Duchamp roughly a century ago.
Like I said.
I better get off. I want to bring the rocking horse round tomorrow.
Ah, the famous handcrafted rocking horse.
I hope Juliet's going to like it. Night, Francis.
Night.
Enjoy your new bed.
He's not staying to enjoy it with you?
Oh, please.
Least he can do is tuck you up, or is he going to give you a ride on his rocking
Oh,
horse?
give it a rest.
I wouldn't blame you. He's bright, good-looking, and built like a Palladian privy. If I wasn't so hidebound by boring old heterosexuality, I'd fancy him myself.
Well, he doesn't fancy me, and I don't fancy him, so don't let me stop you.
Not my type.
He's got a pulse and a backbone.
Oh, she's hot tonight.
Oh, good, rowing for a change.
We're not rowing.
This is us breathing.
Been somewhere nice?
We went for a curry.
Another one?
A girl in my water birth class said it can help bring on labour.
Never has with me.
Who'd you go with?
Actually, it was with Miles.
Oh?
Right.
You didn't ask him in?
I didn't think he'd be very welcome. Well?
Well, what?
Aren't you going to ask what we talked about?
Certainly not. It's none of my business.
Francis and I had a pact that neither of us would say a word against Juliet's alpha male arse of an ex, Miles. That way, if she went back to him, we'd at least have the reassurance that we didn't drive her into his big hairy arms.
What about you, Dad? No snide remarks?
You must be thinking of another dad.
If you must know, we talked about me, the baby, and whether or not we had a future as a family.
Uh-huh.
Is that it?
We trust you to make the right decision, don't we, Francis?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Right. Well, I'll go to bed then.
Night.
Night-night. I can't keep this up much longer.
If I grit my teeth any tighter, I'll be through to the bone. Tell me she wouldn't be stupid enough to have him back.
She wouldn't be the first intelligent woman to fall for the wrong man.
I took this as my cue to turn in before things got really personal. Next day, I had a cough and a spit in a woman's hour drama set in a donkey sanctuary. But unlike the central tragic donkey, I was free by lunchtime. On my way out of BH, I was surprised to see Jamie coming in. That's a very fetching neck brace.
I told them there are patients who need the bed more than me.
Very charitable.
I also wanted to reduce my chances of MRSA.
Still hurts.
Only when I breathe. Anyway, I've got an appointment with the union rep about claiming compensation, so...
Before you go, there's something I meant to ask you yesterday.
Yeah?
You went out to New York before Annie, and you met up with Danny Klinger.
So?
So who introduced you to him?
When I was producing Edwin Palmer Live, he kept phoning the studio, and I picked up so many times we got chatting. You know, he said if I was ever in New York to look him up.
Why did he keep phoning the studio?
To speak to Edwin.
Edwin?
Yeah, said they were old mates.
More wine?
Thanks. Steph wasn't a challenging, experimental cook like me. On the other hand, her food was edible.
So you reckon Jamie and Klinger met through Edwin?
Informally, Klinger kept phoning the studio and Jamie kept answering.
Then it makes sense that Annie got his details from Jamie's address book.
But what would make her want to meet him?
It wasn't his music. Annie wanted to be a tough hack exposing bad guys. She wasn't after a job on the NME.
Anyway, Fat Freddy reckoned Klinger's music operation was bankrolled by LB's drug scam. And LB had gone long before Annie arrived in New York.
The elusive LB.
She must have sniffed around and dug something up.
Oh, I don't know about you, but I think better in the morning.
Oh, I didn't realise how late it was. Let me help you clear up and then I'll go.
You could help me in the morning.
Oh.
One good turn deserves another.
Oh.
You know, people get uptight about older men and younger women because they think the man's playing power games. But that's just lazy gender stereotyping. I mean, maybe the woman's taking advantage of the man.
It has been known.
Can I be straight with you?
I thought you always were.
I like you.
I like you too.
Some men find clever women a turn-off.
Not me. When I was 10, I had a pin-up of George Eliot over my bed.
People like us think too much. We intellectualise everything, but in the end life's simpler than that. Hot, cold, good, bad, pleasure, pain. Let's go to bed. The bedroom is the crucible of raw emotion.
Who said that?
Me. After you.
The room was in complete darkness, and before my eyes had a chance to adjust...
Charles.
Can we put a light on?
I prefer candlelight.
As my sight returned, I noticed everything was black. Black walls, black ceiling, black floor, all dominated by a vast black bed, and hanging from the Gothic iron bedhead, highly polished chains sparkled and twinkled by the light of black candles.
Don't take this the wrong way, Steph, but...
Ow! Call me misdemeanor.
Set me free, little girl. All you gotta do is set me free.
Oh, God.
Morning.
Whoa! Oh.
You're very jumpy.
Well, I can't think why.
Toast or cereal?
Have you got any antihistamine?
Still bad.
Puffed up like a balloon.
It was an immediate reaction.
Yeah, well, how was I to know I was allergic to PVC? And apart from the anaphylactic shock, I'm not good at sex under pressure. I've never been good with authority figures. I just prefer plain old vanilla to a raspberry split with whipped cream and crushed nuts.
I assume that's an ice cream analogy. Anyway, you're never too old to try something new.
You said I'm old. It's nothing to do with age.
Raw nerve.
I'm just uncomfortable with the whole role play thing.
You're an actor.
I don't act in bed. Okay, occasionally Stanley Kowalski, but never for less than equity minimum. I mean, who am I talking to now, Steph or misdemeanor?
We're all multiple personalities, Charles. You're not telling me you haven't got a private and public face?
Yeah, but mine are so close you couldn't put a fag paper between them.
Well, you're lucky you've got illusion in your work. Some of us need to put on an act in private.
Illusion.
That's what I said.
Smoke and mirrors.
What?
Have you got a computer here?
While I scratched wheels into the rash which was heading north up my torso, Steph went online.
Edwin Palmer. I feel lucky. There you go. Lawrence Bryan Edwin Palmer.
Yes!
What?
Come on, Steph. Lawrence Bryan.
LB!
Half an hour later, Steph and I were in BH, waiting outside the studio of Edwin Palmer Live.
What do we do when he comes out?
My plan stopped at getting to Broadcasting House before he came off air.
Oh, brilliant.
So what does misdemeanor suggest?
I suggest we call the police.
But it was a bit late for that.
Yeah, cheers all, thanks for that, eh?
Bye.
Good show, yeah. Hello again, Charlie boy. Ooh, what happened to your face?
I've got an allergic rash. Good show.
I think I got away with another one.
Just like LB.
Sorry?
That's it. That slightly frozen smile on your face, the same smile I saw the other day.
This is all very enigmatic, but I'm
You were in the studio when I was in the box with Jamie.
So?
We were talking about Danny Klinger's death, but you overheard us. You made out you were going over your script, but someone had left a talkback mic open and you heard everything. And then you tried to kill Jamie, and you'd probably have come after me and Steph next.
You're out of your mind.
You'd already murdered Annie Gower and Danny Klinger. Why stop there?
You know, that rash looks nasty, Charles. Does it hurt, eh?
Oh, God, don't let him get away. Go on, get after him, Steph.
Steph, or misdemeanor, was a surprisingly good runner, and I finally caught up with one or both of them on the 6th floor.
He's in the drama effects store.
Oh, great. Deja vu. Go and call the police.
I already have.
Okay, wait here.
Why?
This could be dangerous.
It's less dangerous for me than you. I'm younger and faster.
Ageist.
Sexist.
Okay, when we go in, stay behind me and no heroics.
I cautiously opened the door, and we went inside. Someone had blocked the way with the classic serial period door.
I know you're in here, Edwin. Annie worked out you were LB, didn't she? Edwin Palmer, media darling, selling lethal junk to kids who didn't know any better.
Wait here.
Where are you going? Steph.
You're out of your depth, Charlie!
Annie wanted to make a name as a journalist. And you were a breakthrough story, so you killed her and tried to make it look like suicide. You'll have to do better than a cuckoo clock. Oh, God. Hi, Juliet. I can't speak right now. Oh, I'll call back later. When Klinger discovered LB was Britain's latest show businessman of the moment, he started phoning the BBC to blackmail. And he turned up in London, so you arranged to meet up and killed him too. Who was next on your list, Steph or me?
The day is young. Do you want to know why you'll never make it in show business?
I've got a lousy agent.
The great British public don't like a smart ass.
I'll pass that on to Stephen Fry next time we're having a backgammon all-nighter.
Oh, you're at it. Give him this.
If only I'd paid more attention the previous night when Steph had wrestled me onto her bed, or what she called the couch of submission. Typical, isn't it? There's never a dominatrix around when you need one.
That's for killing my best friend, Mr. Palmer. That's for being a really irritating broadcaster.
After a stiff drink at the Drum and Monkey, I got home and fell over a rocking horse in the hall. Aided by Mr. Bells, I regained my composure, then noticed a hastily scrawled note stuck to the rocking horse. In labour, gone hospital. Oh, bugger. Frances had arrived minutes before me, and I found her in the maternity waiting room in tears.
I wasn't there when my mother died, and now after 9 months of preparing and fussing, my own daughter was all alone for her first baby.
It wasn't your fault. It wasn't either of our faults.
What's happened to your face?
It's a long story.
You can go through now.
Thanks.
Oh, thank you. Hello, darling.
Mum, Dad, meet your new granddaughter.
Oh, she's beautiful, Juliet.
She is, isn't she?
I won't intrude on a family moment. Just wanted to say congratulations.
Toby?
I went round to deliver the rocking horse.
And he ended up delivering a baby.
Hardly. I just offered moral support, really. Juliet did all the hard work.
Oh, Toby. Let me give you a kiss.
I thought I knew every trick, but delivering a baby in order to bed the grandmother was a new one in my books. A week later, my rash had gone, and there I was, strumming my old Epiphone semi-acoustic and settling into the new routine of dysfunctional happy family. It's suspiciously quiet round here.
Juliet's out with Olive.
Is that definite? I mean, no one's called a child Olive since on the buses.
She's to be pitied. Olive pitied, get it?
This is our grandchild.
Trust me, this is the best. At the peak of her hormone, she was toying with Gaia, Seacole, and Boudica.
Hello?
Hiya, Gramps.
Oh, Maurice, I've been thinking about you, but I didn't want to bother you.
Well, that's very considerate. Anyway, I'd better cut to the chase. It's bad news, I'm afraid.
Oh, Maurice, I'm so sorry.
Oh, these things happen, such is life.
I don't know what to say.
In the end, they went with Trevor Eve.
What?
The BBC Three sitcom.
I thought you meant, downstairs.
No, they reckon it'll clear up of its own accord.
Really?
Verrucas often do.
You said you had a health scare, not a verruca.
I scare easily when it comes to my health. Sorry, Charles, can I call you back? Someone on the other line.
One of these days, so help me.
Oh, hello, Juliet.
Mum, Dad, I really appreciate you giving me some space, but I've had another long talk with Miles, and I've come to a decision.
Well?
Juliet, she won't settle. I think she needs a feed. Oh, hi, everyone.
I'm going to marry Toby.
That's great.
I can't keep up.
I, or rather we, have also decided to call the baby Angela, after Grandma.
Angela Olive.
Oh, come here, both of you.
So there I was, Grandpa Charles Paris, sitting in an armchair, settling into late middle age, guitar on one knee, baby on the other, wondering if it was time to slow down.
This is so lovely, all of us together.
Well, it's certainly novel.
I think I'll mow the lawn later.
What?
Might even go into town, buy a cardigan.
Don't overdo it.
I really want Angela to know what it's like being part of a family.
I think that might be a good thing all round, don't you, Francis? Oh. Yes.
Charles, me again. Bad time?
Some of us do have a family life, Maurice.
Charles, the baby's just been sick on you.
What? Oh, no.
Then you wouldn't be interested in playing the mature Ray Davis in a new show about the Kinks?
Would you take the baby for a moment, Juliet?
Oh, right, yes.
Funny enough, I've been